Nicole here with Reptiles and Caging, and today we are upgrading some of our ball pythons. So let's get started. Hey guys, so today not only are we upgrading some of our ball pythons, we are downgrading a couple of them as well. So right now, today is a cleaning day, so there's stuff all over the place. Don't mind the mess. We are going to show you, we've talked about it in quite a few videos, you have to do what your ball python tells you it needs, it wants, especially when it comes to the size of their enclosure. We have one female who was eating non-stop since we got her about 2 years ago. We upgraded her about 3 months ago, and in these last 3 months, normally we wait a week or two once they've gone to their new larger enclosure to start feeding. They get a bigger hide, same water bowl, a little bit larger of an enclosure, and she has not been wanting to eat at all for us. She is almost breeding size, plus with all the animals going into kind of breeding mode, we didn't rush to put her back in the smaller enclosure, but now we are going to be putting her back because we tried feeding her again a couple of days ago, would not eat for us, so we're actually going to be switching some of our males. People say that they can be in 50-40 size bins their entire lives, but we are actually going to be swapping them to larger enclosures so that everybody's in the 70-30s, which is what we keep our big females in. I'll show you guys a little bit of a comparison. So this is the 50-40, and it technically can be the size you keep a male ball python in their entire lives. But since we have the space and we want to make sure everyone is as comfortable as possible, we're going to be upgrading. If for some reason they stop eating or anything like that, we'll switch them back. But it's got the same diameter, it's got the same dimensions, it's just wider. So because it's going to be wider, we can also, because they are too big for the smaller hides, we've also got some extra dark hides for them. So we're going to be able to give them not only some hides, we're going to be able to use their same water dish so they'll be comfortable, same bedding, everything like that. And we are in the process of getting even more of these hides. Right now everyone has one, but we've got to get enough so that when we start upgrading our smaller ones, they can have them as well. So we are just going to show you a little bit of sped up. We're going to be cleaning, we're going to be going through, moving those. We've also got a couple others that we're going to be switching around, but we're going to get started. So we are going to be moving. The female will have a clown from the smaller to the larger. She is a little bit small to be moving, but she eats like an absolute monster, and I think she's going to do really, really well. So we're going to get her set up real quick. We are going to keep a slightly smaller hide in with her because she is slightly smaller. We're going to get her out. This is her. She is super duper spicy. Loves to try to get me. So now that I've got some snakes we're actually going to be feeding, there's some rats out here, so she'll be extra spicy. But she's doing awesome. She's getting close to 1,000 grams if she hasn't already. So let me put her. Don't even think about it. Don't think about it. Thank you. And now right underneath her, we have our GHI clown. She's the one who has not been eating since we put her into this larger enclosure. Actually, she kind of looks like she wants to eat right now. So maybe we'll hold off switching her to the smaller one, try feeding her, and if she still doesn't eat today, later today we will switch her. So the nice thing about these racks is you have to order them that way, but we can fit both styles. So it's either get 4 or fit 3. So as soon as we move, most of our snakes will be into these larger tubs, and we'll have more space for holdbacks. We have to pick where our boys are going to go. I think we're going to put them underneath our females over there. So let's walk that way. I'm going to move down. And this little tag in there backwards. This little guy, I haven't been able to show you guys much. We've been so busy. But this is our, the lighting's not the best right now. This is our pastel, pinstripe, enchi, banana, female maker, pied, male. We bred him, and he's just starting to get those little black dots that bananas get. Again, I'm not set up for lighting because we're going to be moving all over the place, but I'm going to leave him in his same setup, but we're going to be bringing him down lower so I don't have anybody up there. We've officially got the rack in the back turned off. All these up here are closed, and I think we're going to put our males. I think we're going to end up putting them, all females there. We'll just stick with males here. So, where should we put them? So like I said, we're going to be using these bigger hives. We've got enough for all of the snakes we have now, but we're going to order more so we're prepared for the future. And I don't know why these lights keep flicking. Do you guys use these lights? Because mine tend to change as soon as I turn on my show lights. Alright, I'll show you guys the next snake in 2 minutes. Make sure he's a little extra humidity. So he's got a little bedding on him. He's real pink. It's our male albino pied breeder. So see how he likes it over here. And we'll move Tyrone also. So to keep both these two males over here and not have to turn on another level, this is the only breeder over here. So I think I'll put her with the bigger females. This is our super phantom girl. I want a little trip. Put Tyrone over here. This is some of the hardest part, is trying to figure out who works best. That's why I like putting the labels. And also, as I'm swapping these, we're going to be cleaning and sanitizing this top bit before putting snakes in, like how I'm switching these right now. So far I've only used already clean empty sections. This one we're actually going to be cleaning and sanitizing the top because the snakes are still going to touch it. And I always keep them in the same bin if they're in the same size. Just move the bin around, but I keep them in the same slot because, again, up top they could, if they have any issues or problems, we just don't want anything ever swapped around. Just to be as clean and sanitary as possible, we always make sure to clean the tops of these. Mr. Tyrone right in there. Super hissy, huffy and puffy. It's his breeding season. He does not like me, but he makes some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful babies. We've actually got one of his sons as a holdback as well. And we'll see how he likes. I hear you hissing, buddy. I know. Enjoy your new spot. We have a female super stripe who is also one of the ones who are eating super well in a small cage. Switched her to a bigger one. She's been eating, but a little bit slower, so we're going to switch her back. Alright guys, that's it for the video. We're going to be cleaning out a whole bunch of water bowls, stuff like that, just repetitive things. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We do new videos every single week. So I'll see you guys in the next video.